Despite the safeguards and extensive public education efforts, we still see a high number of scams involving self-effected transfers, where individuals willingly transfer monies to scammers. From January to September 2024, self-effected transfers accounted for 86% of all scam reports and 94% of losses. In some cases, the police have observed that the victims were so taken in by the scammer's deceit that they refused to believe that they were being scammed, despite being repeatedly advised by family, by friends, their bank, and even the police. By the time these victims realize the truth, the scammers have siphoned their monies out of Singapore. In these cases, the police and the banks have no legal powers to stop the victim from making further transactions. The victim will continue to lose more money to the scammers until he or she is eventually convinced that he or she is being scammed. In some of these cases, the victims have appealed to the government for financial assistance. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is not just the victim who suffers. Their loved ones, spouses, children, parents suffer too. They wish that more could have been done to protect their loved ones. This bill empowers specified officers, including police officers and commercial affairs officers, to issue a restriction order, a RO, to banks to restrict the banking transactions of an individual if there is reason to believe that he will make money transfers to a scammer, withdraw any money and give it to a scammer, or apply for a drawdown from any credit facility with the intention of benefiting a scammer. The intent is to buy the police more time to engage and convince the individual that he is being scammed, including through enlisting the help of his family members. The restriction order will only be issued as a last resort, if all other efforts to convince the individual has failed. The MHA is mindful of the need to strike a balance between protecting an individual from further harm and not unduly inconvenience him. This bill allows the police to act decisively and close a gap in our arsenal against scammers. While this bill alone may not significantly dent the total number of scams, it will save some individuals and their loved ones much agony and pain. But even as we continue to work on providing protection to scam victims, we must remember that scam prevention and mitigation is not the responsibility of the government alone, nor can we succeed alone. Combating scams requires the whole of society, and we must all continue to work together to protect ourselves and our loved ones from scams.